What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están, boys? Here, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today, of course, we're gonna talk about Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona. The game that can define La Liga has come and is upon us. So we must be ready for it. And yeah, I don't want to say anything more. I know I'm wearing a PSG shirt, but it's for a very good reason. I don't want to get my Barcelona t-shirts dirty. They're being saved for tomorrow's reaction and the game against United. So if there's one shirt I can use right now, it's PSG. Let's get ready into it. And one more thing before starting off this video, be sure to check out our friends at Golazo Jersey. Links are also going to be in the description down below. They're a very good place to get cheap, reliable, quality footballing kits, so go there and get yours. So just like we always do, let's take a look at how the two teams approach this game from a mental state. For me, as you know, that's the most important key for any team out there. So in the case of Barcelona, I believe that we got the motivation. We got the motivation after winning that game against Villarreal. Not winning it, equalizing. You see, it sounds like a victory because we showed that spirit of champions. We showed that we won this league and we are not going to back down. We showed resilience. We showed different tactics to try and get back into it. And that for me is a very good sign from Barcelona. And I believe that if we put a performance like that against Atletico Madrid and just finish it off, La Liga is going to be wrapped up very nicely in a gift for us. Barcelona can get the chance to win this game. We need to have it. We need to win this game. Simple as that. They cannot back down. And for me, the players, they know that. So I'm very confident when it comes to this game. In the case of Atletico Madrid, they've done very good also to bounce back from the elimination against Juventus and against Atletico Bilbao, the loss in La Liga 2-0. They've won against Deportivo Alavés 4-0, and then they won against Girona midweek 2-0. That's very, very good, and Simeone has certainly been working on his players. The key for me for Atletico Madrid is actually going to be on a key injured player. That is Thomas Lemar. And you say, how can an injured player be good for them? Well, Thomas Lemar is a player which, of course, they used a lot of money to bring him in from Monaco, but it has never really adjusted into the Simeone style. And with that being said, Simeone now can utilize the normal 4-4-2 with no pressure whatsoever that he has always been using for the last, 3 seasons? I think that Koke, Saúl, Rodri, and Partey are gonna be their midfield. And that just sounds like a very tough midfield to break down. Very, very tough. And with that being said, if the midfield is tough, the defense just gets even tougher. So their way that they're gonna play is just by not trying to let Barcelona score. That is what they do always. And Barcelona are gonna have a hard time because that's exactly where we have been struggling. We have been struggling to break teams down. So against Atletico Madrid, we got the biggest test of them all. How are we gonna break them down? How are we gonna do this? Another player which is going to be injured for Atletico Madrid is Álvaro Morata. And with that, Simeone has now a very good outlet to use up front, alongside Griezmann, Diego Costa. Remember him? Remember Diego Costa? He has not been playing for I don't know how many years. It's been a while. Diego Costa has certainly not been enjoying his best season with a lot of injuries and not scoring as much. But Diego Costa always is going to provide such character to any team he plays in. And that is something that I value a lot. And Simeone does the very same way. So Barcelona are going to have a very big player on their hands with not a lot of time to control. Diego Costa is going to be an absolute pain in the ass for Piqué and Clement Lenglet in this one. So that's also going to be a key for them. That's also going to be a key for Atletico Madrid. The return of Diego Costa. In the case of Barcelona, the injuries are not necessarily the best because they influence the way that Barcelona can shape up this game. Normally, Barcelona are struggling, we can bring someone from the bench to help us, you know? That's simple as that. That's why bench are there. The case is that the two players that can really have the best impact in our side, Arturo Vidal and Ousmane Dembélé, are not here. Dembélé, as we know, injured. I said that I want him to return for Villarreal. That injury got elongated, and now he's going to be hopefully returning, fingers crossed, to Manchester United. In the case with Arturo Vidal, great box-to-box player. He can certainly add an extra gear in the midfield. He's not going to be here because a stupid yellow card in the Villarreal in the last few minutes. So now he's suspended for this one. And that's the thing. Barcelona need to start a game and have to get the strategy, the tactics straight from the get-go. Because we cannot afford to make this game the long one. We cannot not afford in the last 80 minutes resolving this game. No, Barcelona need to try and more than ever resolve this game in the very first 60 minutes. Who are we going to bring in? Carles Aleñá? Kevin Prince Boateng? There's no one that can just add more stuff, more flair to this Barcelona side to help us win this game. No hay ningún revulsivo. What are we going to do? So that's going to be a very big thing that Valverde has to think about. And with that being said, I'm going to give you my lineup for Barcelona because I think it's key to understand how can we start with the front foot. Barcelona, I believe we're going to go with Ter Stegen in the goalkeeper position. I'm going to go with Nelson Semedo through the right, just because of consistency. I need Semedo ready for United. We need him. We need him for United. There's no way Martial, Rashford are playing against Sergio Roberto because they're going to just blast through him. So Semedo has to play there. Lenglet and Piqué. Lenglet, best center back we have right now alongside Piqué. And we cannot afford to give opportunities to Umtiti to regain his fitness at this stage of the competition. So Lenglet has to be here. Left back, Jordi Alba. Midfield 3, Busquets, Arthur and Rakitic. And then up front, I'm going to go with Messi as a false 9, Malcolm and Coutinho. Malcolm and Coutinho. Malcolm and Coutinho. No Suarez. Valverde, do not start Suarez. With Atletico Madrid, I'm going to go with Jan Oblak as the main goalkeeper. For the right, I'm going to go with Juan Ojuran just because of more experience. And I believe that Simeone values that more than not a youngster, but certainly a younger player in Arias. The two center backs, the Uruguayan wall, you may say, Diogo Godin and Jose Maria Jimenez. For the left, Felipe Luis. We know Lucas Hernandez already to Bayern, but he's still going to be injured. And then the midfield four, I already mentioned it, Koke, Saul, Partey, and Rodri. And then up top, Griezmann and Diogo Costa. The main reason why I'm not playing Suarez in this game is because I believe that he just needs rest for United. He just needs rest for United. There's no way I'm going to let him play, or I believe Valverde should let him play 270 minutes on the bounce to then go to United and be tired and cannot bring us that extra power that he always does. And more importantly, if we're struggling, that can be a wildcard, bringing Suarez from the bench and just changing the dynamic of how Godin and Jimenez have been defending in this game. Because if we start with a false 9, Barcelona can do so much more. It's a much more dynamic attack, and we therefore can add a lot more pressure into Thomas Partey, Rodri, and especially Godin and Jimenez. That area of 4 players gonna have a very big time struggling who to mark, where to go, where to position themselves when they have Coutinho, Malcolm, and Messi, because Messi has the acceleration. Coutinho does the very same way. Malcolm can stretch them out of the field. And if we have just those players with not a main number 9, it's going to be a pain in the ass for them because they're expecting one thing and they're going to get completely the other thing. And with that being said, Valverde can have also a very big impact in this one. It depends on 2 things. If Barcelona go out, all-out attack, Barcelona DNA, tiki-taka like that, I believe that we're going to struggle. Yeah, I believe that we play the Barcelona way, we are going to struggle. In this game, and most importantly, this entire season, Barcelona has learned how to... This season, Barcelona has learned to utilize different tactics to win games. And I want to recall that game against Real Betis. We sit back and we invited Real Betis to attack. And in the counter-attack, we hit them. We hit them and we hit them hard. Barcelona in this game can utilize something similar. If we invite Atletico Madrid to come with this game, and as we know Atletico Madrid, this is the last bullet they can bite. This is the last big game of their season. If they don't win this game, it's over for them, and probably even over for Simeone in my eyes. So they need to win this game. They need to do something with what they have up front. They cannot afford to sit back. We need to read them. When we need to read what they're gonna do. That's the thing. We need to start doing something else because, I don't know, that's just what I believe, guys. That's what I believe. I believe Barcelona in this game, they should let Atletico Madrid attack and then we hit them on the counter. That's just what I believe. Another thing, another argument in this favor is that we're going to save up energy by doing so. Against United, then we can go attack like we do. That's what I believe. But here, no, we need to save energy for that game. And most importantly, by saving energy, GG, we're still getting a very good Barcelona side that can effectively damage that Atletico Madrid side. This Barcelona side, the season is almost over, but we need to try and exploit as much as we can of our enemies. And if Atletico Madrid, in the counter, with a defense that can just clog us up, if we go too much in attack, it makes so much sense. So Barcelona in this one, for me, they should let Atletico Madrid attack. So with that being said, my prediction for this game is going to be a 2-1 victory for Barcelona. I believe it's going to be close. I believe that Barcelona may get the first goal, or even Atletico Madrid. Hopefully Barcelona, because if Atletico Madrid get the first goal, Man, the work that we are gonna have to put through to break them down. The work that we're gonna have to do to break them down. So please know, Barcelona need to get the first goal. That's it. As much as we get the first goal, then they have to go all out. So Barcelona need to go out there, get the first goal, pressure as much as we can, get a goal, and then come back, counterattack. That's how it has to be. It honestly sounds so much bullshit, and it sounds like I don't love the Barcelona way. And I do. I love it, guys. But I'm looking ahead at that game as well. And I know that you have to kind of like do one game at a time, but it just makes so much sense. Let's play them. Let's bait them. And let's make them look like fools. Barcelona can beat them at their own game. And that's what I believe that Valverde is going to do. So hopefully guys you have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, and share me your opinions and thoughts on this game in the comment box down below. As I said already, the copyright have been lifted, and tomorrow we're going to have another live stream. So join us for that live stream because it's going to be absolutely insane. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.